Time for the last review.
Mr. Miyagi hands.
Your boy, Mr. Anderson. Sean Anderson, a.k.a. Big Sean.
Big Sean.
Linked up with the hottest producer of all time.
At this moment?
The greatest producer of all time.
Hey.
I'm just fucking with you.
He can't stop making beats. The beats keep coming.
Right.
The mixtapes keep coming.
Yeah. He doesn't make the beats make him. Metro fucking.
If he doesn't know you, he doesn't trust you.
You're gonna get shot if he doesn't trust you. Your boy Metro Boomin and Big Sean put out their dual project. And you know, I had high hopes for this. I guess like my thoughts on this are, you know,
what happened?
Oh shit. You know, I just
that was your brain. That wasn't me. That was you said my thoughts, and
this is your conscience.
Your conscience came out. And
your
spoke.
conscience is speaking. What happened?
What happened?
I'm trying not to like. I'm trying to be as like straight as possible. So I expected this to be a lot better. You know,
yeah,
what I'm saying?
Seriously, yeah.
And I don't know if I'm expecting this to be a lot better because it's Metro Boomin or because I expect Big Sean to be a lot better.
I honestly think it's a little bit of both.
Okay, so wait a minute. I can't put the blame on Metro Boomin. I cannot. Because I feel like Metro Boomin is out here clocking out beats all day. And he probably has a couple like where he's just like, I don't know what I'm doing with this. Yeah. And people don't choose him. But then Big Sean's like, I
want it. I'll take it. I'll make it work. I don't care if people passed it. And you know, people may have not passed it. Man, you know, maybe he made these fresh and just right there for Big Sean. I mean, who knows? Thing is, it's not what I was expecting from Metro Boomin as well.
Right.
Like, I was like, I expected more. Like, when I seen the two names together, I was thinking, Metro Boomin about to be on it.
Right.
Like, be on top. Like, the beats, not disappointed, but it's like, I kind of was.
Well, the intro track, Go Legend, was actually pretty hot. I actually like that song.
That's what actually got me intrigued with the whole thing, thinking like, here we go, good.
The first track is definitely dope. Is a hard track. As far as like beat, hook, some of the rhymes were dope. The Big Business was all right. And then we get into number 3, Who's Stopping Me? And I wasn't really feeling that. Now, I know that sample is a sample in there, you know what I'm saying, it's got the Spanish vibes with it. But, this was definitely not one of the beats I was expecting from Metro Boomin. You know what I'm saying? And
it caught me off guard. I thought like, this is Metro. I thought another producer got on and produced, you know, as well. And like Metro Boomin I was like, why?
There was another one on there, Early Mac.
Yeah.
Yeah, Early Mac was on there producing that along with him. I wasn't really feeling that track that much.
Me neither.
The Pull Up and Wreck, which I had already heard, it was a cool track. 21 Savage doing his thing. Yeah. So then we got to So Good. Because y'all don't know, there's only 10 tracks on this project. We got the So Good featuring Cash Doll, which, as I'm listening to it, I actually like that track. I like the bass. I like how it's definitely good for the clubs. It knocks. But then I was like, listen to it, and I was like, man, this really sounds like a song from the Cool Kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, this sounds like a Cool Kids song. It really does sound like a
Cool Kids song.
So then I got upset. I was like, fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Like, but kind of reason to be like, what the fuck?
Right. It's definitely kind of like one of those club songs, you know what I'm saying, or like kind of party songs or whatever. I can definitely see it, you know, it's making its rounds around the club because it's definitely
it's gonna end up in the strip club.
Definitely strip club material, right
strip club. Like,
it's a hot song for that.
It's gonna be for the strip clubs,
right? And you know, like some of the songs at the end here were actually pretty dope too. But I mean, what you
off strong and kind of, you know, kind of was what happened, and then it went back to strong. You know, like, but even like
so there's 10 songs on here. How much of this album did you like? percentage wise. We can go literally by percentage.
Oh man. Oh man.
All right.
Basically, well, if you're saying percentage wise, that's basically saying what are we rating it?
No. I'm just saying how much of the album you liked. We're not gonna get to the ratings. You can make this your rating if you want. You know what I'm saying? But I just want to know how much of the album you liked. It's 10 songs, so each song is 10%. All right.
Man.
I'll go ahead and say, man, I probably liked maybe about 35%, 35 to 40% of this album.
Yeah, I was gonna say 40 to 45% of this album.
Right.
Is what I liked. Like, it's almost like, yeah. I don't know. Honestly, yeah. Like, to be honest, for ratings, like, I'll just go straight to the rating. Like, by liking just that much, really, this shit gets like a 6.
Gets a 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely in like the 5 and 6 range.
Yeah.
I just was expecting a lot more from
generous with that. I don't know.
Nah, you're kind of in the ballpark. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like, yeah, it's just,
some of the rhymes on here weren't
subpar.
They were definitely subpar, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, like he's like, he says, "That's my exterior."
Yeah.
He's like,
"That's my interior."
That's my interior.
I'm like,
Yeah.
Okay. I wasn't like
blown superior.
Far from blown away.
And I busted through the barriers.
Yes, exactly. It kind of got a little repetitive with that same concept, that same scheme. Same scheme kept happening. And I was like,
I can do a little bit better than this, man. You know what I'm saying?
Like, I seen that coming on most
songs. The voice inflection wasn't bad. I like how he switched to that.
And it gets higher and it's like, I knew that was coming.
Yeah, you just had a feeling it was coming, right?
Yeah. He kind of got to the point where like, you see it coming.
What's going on with Big Sean, man?
And when he said, Don, top 3 to me. No. Lie.
Yeah. He got the
wrong.
There's even dead. Now there was even talks that he threw some shots at Kendrick on this.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
what's wrong with you? Like, what? Don't do that.
You don't want the problems.
Kung Fu Kenny gonna Kung Fu kick you.
I don't know,
in
man.
the back of the neck.
Well, I think he said on Kendrick's songs where he said this, the sunning, and then he said,
he ain't sunning shit.
Yeah,
fuck you.
If I'm the sun, then you looking up to me. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Which is kind of a cool line. You know what I'm saying? You're looking up to me. Fuck you.
People are reading into. Yeah, people are reading into.
That could be a reach, but I'm not sure. I mean, I don't know. It could be a possibility. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, but was Kendrick talking about him for sure?
Right.
Was it for sure Kendrick talking about him? Because people still don't know for sure. They think that Kendrick was talking about him, and
we'll know Kendrick's next shit.
And now Kendrick, they feel like Sean is replying to Kendrick.
Right.
It's like, are we sure that this is actually happening? But Big Sean might have thought that he did say, like, took the subliminal.
Right. He might have actually was talking shit about him.
He was talking shit. So then he may have said that as a reply, but for all I know, Kendrick was just saying that shit. And then you feel like, then the whole, if the shoe fits, you know what I'm saying? Then feel how you fucking feel. But, I wasn't talking about you, but if the shoe fits. But, I don't know. It's like, some people do read too far into things, because why would Kendrick need to even start dissing when, he's... But then again, that's the same area where we're talking about Joyner. Like, why does he need a diss also? Some people just end up doing it. That
could be some real, like, beef or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's going on with... If there is a beef between Kendrick and Big Sean.
That could be actually...
Which I was kind of downplaying before, but now I'm kind of like, maybe
it might actually be happening.
Yeah.
I know we talked about it and we're like, what may happen? Like, if they be... Like, nah.
I mean, we said Kendrick would win that. I don't know, but I don't know what Big Sean is gonna do. You know what I'm saying? At this point, he's just got to get back to like being way sharper, because there's definitely been times where Big Sean has been like extremely sharp with his rhymes, extremely sharp with what he was saying. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like he was doing any of that here. This could have been just him just kind of doing something to kind of pass the time.
No.
You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like a little mix of, I'm gonna do something Metro Boomin or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
It felt like something that he just did to do.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what it kind of felt like. Like, let's just kind of knock this one out the way.
It's gonna do it.
Yeah.
We're here. We're in this. It almost like he fucking was happened to just be kicking it with Metro Boomin that day, and then they hit up and shit.
Hey, you want to do a mixtape?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Fuck it. Let's fuck it. Why
or
not?
like he was like, oh shit, I've been looking at my hard drive and I got like 15 Metro Boomin tracks. I'm about to just take 10 of them and make an album real quick. It's kind of like that too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But this wasn't a great. This was. I listen. I'm gonna be real with you. 21 Savage sounds better on Metro Boomin beats than Big Sean sounds on Metro Boomin.
Way better.
You know what I'm saying?
And at the same time, the beats that 21 Savage had were way better as well. Like in my opinion, like made by the same person.
21 Savage was way better Metro Boomin beats than Big Sean.
Yeah, I don't know if maybe he just made the beats sound better. I don't know. It just feels like that was just his mixtape was way better.
You know what his last like really front to back project was for me? Was the Detroit mixtape. That mixtape was fucking fire.
Yeah.
Fire. At the time period when it came out, it was Big Sean's Detroit mixtape. I was like, holy shit, this motherfucker's cold. And then his album came out and I was like, what the fuck happened?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then it just hasn't really been the same since.
I was gonna say, it hasn't been the same. It's like it's almost been a struggle with the critics, with the fans, you know, like people like us who like are thinking like, what the hell happened? Because there was high hopes. And not to say that he's just fallen off completely.
I don't think he's fell off.
Not at all.
I think he's just
he's
lazy or something.
He's just not. It almost feel like he's on the ledge slipping, but he's not falling down yet.
Right.
But he's slipping. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, he's got to try harder.
He needs to listen to DMX. I'm slipping. I'm falling. Can't get up.
Right. I don't know what Big Sean needs to do, man. I think too, man, as just like from an artist perspective, I think Big Sean is doing a lot of this, like, I'm not writing my rhymes flows, you know what I'm saying? He's kind of doing these flows in his head or whatever. And, that to me sometimes it can be a cop-out. You get lines like, that's just my exterior. That's just my interior. Okay? You get lines like that because it's like you're not
inferior.
I think he used another word. He used another
You're
word.
Inferior.
That's what it was, inferior. That's what it was.
Shit, yeah.
Right. Some I was inferior. That's my exterior. That's my interior. All right, it's like, okay, I can look at that as an artist and be like, all right, Big Sean, like, if you got to get back to like actually writing your rhymes down, you know what I'm saying? Then I think you should do that because right now it's just looking real lazy, like you don't really care. You know what I'm saying? We want more, Big Sean. We want to put you in the top 5 category.
Put some more thought, in writing it. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It almost just feels like he tried to do the one take shit and just like, that's it.
Right.
And it's like,
I don't write my rhymes.
That's it. I got it. That's it. Print it.
Right.
Keep it.
Not everybody's that charismatic.
Yeah, it's like, not all of these need to be that way. Right. Some of these could have been dope ass tracks if you would have just, I don't know. And that's if he freestyle. I don't know. Maybe he did write them. Who knows? All I do know is that it wasn't what it needed to be. Right.
This should have been way bigger and better. So.
Yeah. For that collab to happen, I expected more.
I would let this whole thing slide as if it never happened. If he does a part 2 and it's 100 times better. If you do a part 2 of Metro Boomin and you do it how people are expecting, you may need to consult 21 Savage. You might need to get a consultation from 21 Savage with this. Okay? Yeah. Let him executive produce it. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like at that point we will see. That's what it is. Do a part 2 of Metro Boomin. Let 21 Savage pick the songs.
Hence the double or nothing.
Right.
Do it. Take the second take. Do it again. Double time. The double time.
What is double nothing too? Double or nothing. Double.
No, I'm saying double or nothing. So that means there needs to be 2.
Needs to be 2.
This double's already in the title.
So what do you call the second one?
Nothing or double. No.
Anyways, man,
I don't know.
Shout out to Metro Boomin because I really don't feel like this is a Metro Boomin issue. I feel like this is kind of more of a Big Sean situation.
Hey, if it's called Double or Nothing, then the next one should be called Made a Come Up. You know what I'm saying? Because he made the money. Double or Nothing, and then he just wanted to gamble. So,
I see what you're saying. Keep
that idea going. Like Double or Nothing. Then it's like, well, made it come up.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Right. So we'll see, man. Good music's got to get together though.
or Double or Nothing, and then the next album's called Lucky 7 or some shit.
Right.
You know,
Lucky Me.
Some shit.
Right. We'll see.
Craps Table.
Blackjack. Casino. Nah, but shouts out to Big Sean and
yeah.
But that's our rating, man. You gave it a 6. I said 6.2.
You said
yeah. I gave it 6.2. So we are at the end of the podcast, y'all. We appreciate everybody that's been listening.